Biamano abantu baito je namos Nyaribo egabano Nyamira. Lero egatubwata abageni alito kana barubwegasi tubwata abantu koru Norway, tubwata partners koru Unido, tubwata naba kana barubwegasi kubari partners to kora mana value addition. Igo lero bacha agotarira barimi tubwate program togo somia barimi 1000 tuasomi 250 na wabere batatu mwalo twaire certificate edide banya koregasi abuya. Igo bacha lero gututarira na korora ikire na ende mwali oya bakore panana bakuwatiri toke ngakiri gotumeka kuru muchakano pako mwali oye banse chae kawa na ibintu bindi bya avocado. Igo bacha twakora usibono tutate konde feed batara baremi anya ukwana na baremi directly bamanye ngaki kiara tutate kwa gache dasro party ga akirende yegwanzero umuremi kiagara umuremi kara de ndagira y'umurimi yabereye yose reka ike market. Igo musadia zego butora ubosari ubwendagira yose reka tutari kubekera industrial park process y'ibintu binyare ko enda ikiro bitarasafika nande biri na data form biamono na kiriki bacha korengereria wana to kwa risi wasoe igeti bagenda barra baremi to achore cooperative awa utarabara ngaki project to batentana ni ngaki ko genda oma ite Nyamira abantu abange anye sana ibiro sana sata sikomi na baremi na bande baro ba ko baremi na ba ko ni chinda ira choremi baro ba ko ni boyo na wait around. Igoto isego wataki abaremi ebimeri biri bakoroisha banya akonyore faide kiaro nyore na utoa kinete umuremi na bako na okoyo yigo lakini itari koreka no so change wanu to muremi awe at the center of what say faida yo muremi aso ko make sure meria korema bilgo sarika bitara ikere chiro ose bitara ba change it into other products.
Excellency Basiri, Governor Nyaribo, this is truly a very good day because we get to see the harvest, the first harvest as it were. Maybe also those fine first leaves of the tea leaves, the first flush of the results that we see from the joint program coming out. So we are here because UN Kenya was asked by all member states, the UN at country level was asked in 2020 to work differently. The member states in New York said you cannot do one Unido program, one FAO program, and one IOM program, targeting the same desired outcomes. To get those desired outcomes, we need to work together. So that's why we are here. It has taken maybe 1 year to create the joint program, because you need to bring people together also in the organizations. But now we are here, and we are beginning to see results coming out. We are following the national government's vision, as it were, the MTP cycles, and the priorities coming out also of the beta priorities. And here, allow me to really state that you are the vision holders, and we come in between, as the UN, we come in between you as vision holders, and then the private sector investments, that we talked about before, to make sure that there is connectivity between the two. What is it that we, as UN, where can we come in? What is the tasks that need to be done in order for private sector to follow us? How can we facilitate for economic development by unlocking certain processes? In this case, Kenya has very many good policies on sustainable economic development. But we discovered that there is one key word that we need to put in place to close the loop, literally to close the loop, and that is circularity. So there is the waste management bill coming in, there is sustainable economic growth bill coming in, and it's still linear very many times, and we need to close the loop. And as you said, Wasiri Grace, if I may say so, Polisana, Alice, that is where we can come in with an added value as UN, because we have the technical expertise to support and develop that circularity in a sustainable economic development, so that we move away from a linear development with a lot of waste at the end, and we move to a circular where every part of the product has its life, has its position in the life cycle of the plant. So it is closing the loop, making sure that circularity becomes a concept here in economic development, and then building on us doing that work, which cannot be taken by the private sector. Then we might help you to unlock private sector investments if we have prepared the grounds, as it were. So we are very proud to be here, Wasiri, Excellency, this morning. It seems to be the food basket of Kenya. It's really fantastic to see. Even though it's very dry right now, we note that there is no rain. We're all waiting for it. But it's really impressive. And we are looking at the circularity, how we can support the circularity component in the economic growth of the Nyamira County, and thereby support private sector investments. And then we're also looking at food security, because circularity also means that you get an income also between the harvests. If you look at the harvest of banana, it goes like this, no? You have a harvest of banana and then you have a waiting period. In that waiting period, you can create income by working and processing the previous waste from the banana plants, and get revenue from there as well. So it's also a very important food security lens to what you are doing here together with the support by the UN. So Wasiri, we thank you for your leadership. We think that the UN Kenya really thinks that this is a first, to make sure that the full cycle of the full potential of the banana value chain is used. We are working also, as Ali said, in Laikipia on a similar project, but we intend to scale it up. So what we would like to hear from you as vision holders is really, where would you like to go? What is the scalability of this? What is scalable in what you have seen so far? That would be really helpful for us as a learning as well. And lastly, I would like to also state that I bring very warm greetings from Dr. Stephen Jackson, the UN Resident Coordinator of Kenya, who asked me to head this delegation. So I thank you, Wasiri.
Thank you so much.
And in Nyamira we do a lot in food security. We depend on small-scale mixed farmers to feed our people and earn a living. So there is a lot we do, and in all that we do, we always seek to work with partners. We have been working at a lower level with the FAO. We have been working with Tito along for many years. In 2016, we had a very important activity at Vigoma. We had a World Food Day celebration that was attended by very many stakeholders, and we have always been looking forward to having many such events where all come together to work together. You just say work together. And we know that when we work together, everyone achieves more. So that's why we are here, and we now were picked on pilot alongside Laikipia, so that we can pilot how to utilize all that comes out of banana, for example, to teach us that all that we produce can actually be utilized that way. So what we are doing in banana will be definitely replicated in other value chains, because we want to get maximum out of all that we produce. So we, after having been picked, now we have selected 1,000 farmers who are now, we are working together with. They have been trained They are being trained, and actually in the program you can see we have a number of them who are going to be awarded as an example. There are others, many out there, but we have 3 here today. So what we are doing, we are trying to upscale the production so that we can have something for the agro-industrial park that is coming up. So that we don't just put up brick and mortar and we forget what is going to be brought to the park. That is our main aim. So we are really, as a county, His Excellency the Governor has given us that opportunity. We have prioritized a number of value chains that we are going to work with. Banana is one of them, avocado, African leafy vegetables, dairy, we have tea and coffee. Those are the major value chains that we have prioritized. So we are really glad to have you around, and we are looking forward to a time when we shall be having that which we are doing in small scale upscaled so that we can best utilize the Kai. Thank you very much and welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.